Ladies and gentlemen, here at the grand finals, we have ourselves Mr. Bluebot himself. As you see him practicing over there, we obviously know that he's going to lose in this upcoming matchup of the greatness between him and Harvin. Hey! As you can tell by the intro, obviously, I'm going to be discussing Mario Tennis. More specifically though, the Mario Tennis for the GameCube. Not to mention that it was one of my favorite games that I had on the GameCube, but, however, I have a lot to talk about as well, because not only was it in between Mario Power Tennis for this N64, but it also was able to get tennis going in the direction that it is right now. In order for us to discuss tennis, I first have to be dressed up as a tennis player. We are officially ready now. The first thing you're going to find is a cool cutscene where it's Mario and Luigi facing off against Wario and Waluigi, where Mario and Luigi actually defeat Wario and Waluigi. This sets up the whole spectrum where in this game you're going to be doing a lot of like tourneys, a lot of competing against one another. And towards the end of that match, you can see Wario and Waluigi vandalizing a poster board. Remember, kids, vandalism is bad. While they're running away, Wario and Waluigi find Bowser's lair, they get trained by him, and they try to defeat Mario and Luigi towards the end. Well, that doesn't help out at all, and it just leads to Mario and Luigi winning the entire thing. This sets up the entire menu with the whole Mario Tennis thing. First thing you're going to find is the tournaments. There's a huge wide array of different characters you can pick as, ranging from Mario and Luigi to Boo and Koopa. Each character has a different playstyle. One of them is either well balanced, another one is speedy, another one is tricky, and last but not least, someone is just basically balanced. Each character has a different playstyle and a different way to go around it. Sometimes whenever you serve, you can actually, if you're speed, you can run to hit the ball as fast as possible. If you're balanced, you're basically just balanced all around. There's no advantage for you. If you're tricky, then all of your shots that you hit will either go far left or far right. Who knows, especially. This also leaves how do you play the game. Well, obviously you use the A button to exactly hit the ball. Well, if you hold down the A button, that's how you get a charged shot. This charged shot allows you to deceive the opponents, allows you to charge up your tennis racket to where you can actually use super moves. These super moves, however, are kind of neat because one of them is where you can actually, if you can't even hit the ball, if it's out of your area, you can press a button and it will allow your character to actually go over there and actually hit it. The next button that you can actually use is a power button, where towards the end of the move, if the opponent hits that ball, they're going to either be hit with slow movement speed or delayed reaction time. Either way, you'll be able to have an advantage over your opponent. The best part about this game is not the game itself. The best part about this game are the courts. And what I mean by the courts, I literally mean the courts itself, because each court has something unique about it. And by unique, I mean gimmicks. Some of these courts have gimmicks, and it's kind of hilarious. The thing about these stages is the fact that no matter what, something's going to change. You can be playing a perfectly good game of tennis, and then instantly you hit the tennis ball in a certain court or in a certain square. That square will instantly affect the entire game. No matter what, it could be something major, you hit on the corner of it. A ghost might appear out of nowhere that might be walking on the net, or someone the piranha plants might be spraying right where you hit it at, to make it to where it'll be tougher for you to hit the ball back, or it might slow down the ball whatsoever. These stages are definitely one of the absolute best. Not to mention as well, there's also different game modes in this game. There's a game mode for items, where you can actually play with items, and the items will actually give you a boost. They will actually hurt you no matter what. And there's also a ring bonus. There's a ring mode where you have to hit the tennis ball in certain rings whenever they appear, which is kind of hilarious if you think about it though, because this game is this is a Nintendo Mario Power Tennis game. Literally, what are you expecting? A regular game of tennis? No, you're gonna have some fun. So this is what brings together casual and also newcomers with the game. And that pretty much wraps up the game and what all it has. Wait a minute. What is that? I definitely don't like where this is going. And for the very last thing that we're going to discuss about this game are the different types of mini games that you could play with your friends, or you could play by yourself as well. These are referred to as special games, meaning that each board, like each court that you played, like you were able to play tennis on, it has its own separate mini game. So you can either play with others for these mini games, or you can play against a computer against these mini games. Some of these mini games are kind of weird. One of them is basically just Luigi's Mansion, where you try to hit the ghost before it pops out of the painting. Another one has to do with you chasing after coins, trying to get the most coins as possible, and you're trying to reach that set goal, which is either 1,000, 1,500, or 2,000. The last very special one I want to discuss is the painting one. Literally, you hit tennis balls that are colors, and you hit them at a certain part of a painting, and these paintings have to be dead ass exact the same color. So you gotta make sure that you hit every single major spot with that correct color, or else you can't complete the complete painting. It's kind of weird, but at the same time it adds this different level of concentration and also fun side to each game. This way that you can actually play with friends, you can also test your abilities against others. So I applaud Nintendo for doing something like that. And yeah, that's the final and conclusion about Mario Power Tennis. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. It was just a quick overview about everything. I know especially I've been loving doing about a quick recap of these games or these series, so I'm probably gonna do another one as well in the near future. This time probably with the corporation that helped make this video game, Camelot. So who knows? We're gonna find out in the near future. Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe as well. It greatly appreciates me. It helps me out make more content like this in the future. Anyway, let me end it up by saying just this pooch.